Staying cool in this heat that we're seeing can be tough, but the Salvation Army is doing what it can to help those in need. News Channel 6's Darnisa Jefferson is live in Aiken at one of the 5 cooling stations the Salvation Army has opened. Darnisa?
Yeah, Brad, on a hot day like today, people can come here to the Salvation Army and grab an ice-cold bottle of water to try and stay cool and avoid heat exhaustion or heat stroke. Staying cool in the summer heat can be hard, especially now as the temperature hovers near 100 degrees and feels like much higher.
And with the heat index, it's extremely hot, and some of us just are not equipped or prepared for those type of temperatures.
Not only is it uncomfortable, heat exposure can also be dangerous. Salvation Army leaders say last week they learned of at least 9 cases of heat exhaustion or heat stroke in the Aiken County area.
What we're hoping for is that it will lower the cases of heat stroke.
With high temperatures and a heat index at 100 degrees, the Salvation Army is hoping cooling stations will help people who may not have access to AC, fans, or cool water.
People can go and get water or ices, or take just a few minutes and kind of beat the heat in some cool AC.
Here you go, love.
For people needing a little extra help, an ice-cold bottle of water and a place to cool off can go a long way.
Well, we need it for this type of weather, actually.
You'll have to stay on the inside and stay cool and drink plenty of water.
Salvation Army leaders say that's why they plan to keep these cooling stations open for as long as they're needed.
And this is a need right now. And so while we may not have, a vast facility where people can come in and sit down at cafeteria tables and cool off and get that refreshing station, the Salvation Army is here with cool bottles of water and icy pops and a couple of couches and love seats if you need to sit down.
They're also asking the community for donations to meet their goal of 500 cases of water to keep the cooling stations fully stocked.
Whatever you have that would help alleviate some of the cost effective towards the Salvation Army, that would be extremely helpful.
Salvation Army leaders have a goal of collecting at least 500 cases of water to keep these cooling stations fully stocked. If you would like to donate, you can just drop off those donations at any one of the 5 Salvation Army locations located here in Aiken. Reporting live in Aiken, Darnisa Jefferson, WJBF, News Channel 6.